There are a lot of productivity videos on YouTube, and I mean a lot. And most of them, they miss the point. Most productivity videos get you to watch, engage, and move on without actually fixing the problem, which is to overcome your annoying laziness. So let's do this. All I'm going to do is share with you my really simple and sort of unfair productivity system that is a goldfish level 3-step system. And you're going to take this system and use it as soon as the video ends, okay? It'll only take 4 minutes, and this might just change your life like it did with me. For 1.5 years of struggle with consistency, I promised myself that I would go to the gym, meditate, and all these other self-improvement habits. And well, I even wanted to make videos. But every day my lazy ass was about to go to bed, I realized I'd been laying on the couch scrolling all day. Every day this made me feel worse, as you can imagine, because I knew I was wasting my time. I wanted to be the guy waking up early, getting to work, and then completing his morning routine. But in reality, I was the guy waking up scrolling while drooling all over his pillow. Luckily, about a year ago, I found this system that would change my life, which I want to share with you. Step 1. The path. So at first I realized that I couldn't be productive in all areas of my life just at first, because it would be too overwhelming for my lazy ass. And don't worry, I'm not saying you're not going to be productive in other areas, that's just for later. So what I did was I picked one thing that I wanted to become productive in. At that time it was meditation, because I had been doing it on and off for literally 1.5 years without making it fully stick. So that's what I recommend to you. Find one thing you want to get productive in. It could be going to the gym, gratitude journal, meditation, work, reading, etc. Just what you want to become productive in. Step 2. The system. Alright, so this is where the fun begins. Let me just show you the thing that's going to make you finally be productive. Yeah, it's a piece of paper. And I know you're thinking, oh, how can a shitty paper fix my problems? Yeah, I would have thought the same. But just listen and try it, because you'll be proven wrong. This system will hold you accountable and make building your habit feel like a game simply by checkboxes. So the way I used it was I put the habit I was tracking at the top. So for me, meditation, 5 minutes back then. And don't worry, you don't need to draw one for yourself. I made a template for you which you can download in the description for free. And then at the bottom of the paper I put the identity I want trying to form into. So with meditation it'd be become mindful. Then every day when I did the habit, I would simply just tick a box, and whenever I missed the habit, I would cross it. And remember, don't be a little pussy and tick it even if you missed it. This makes building the habit feel like a game, because I'm always looking to keep up the streak and not miss a day. One important thing I need to mention is to hang the tracker on the wall. And literally be autistic about it. Hang it right in front of your eyes, like somewhere you can't miss it. And for me, that's just right beside my bed. So every morning when I wake up, I can't unsee it. Before I did that, I was just, sometimes forget my tracker. But now it's literally impossible, because I just have it hanging every night by my bed. Step 3. Evolve. So in this step, I will tell you what I did to become productive in multiple areas, and also make sure I was missing fewer days. As you can see on the tracker template below, every row there are 2 connected boxes. These boxes are made for seeing your progress. So on the left side of the box, you write how many boxes you ticked. And so when I would finish the whole tracker, I'd put those numbers together, and that would maybe turn out to be like 20 out of 30. And then I would simply next month aim for 22 out of 30. This small difference of 2 was important for me, because I didn't even notice I went up 2 ticks, and also because getting 2 extra ticks was actually in reach for me. And when you do this, you basically get more productive each month, because you slowly increase the amount of days out of a month you do it. And so after a couple of months, when I was pretty consistent with meditating, this was the point where it was okay to add a new thing to become productive in. And so I made a tracker, but just made it a tracker for the gym this time. And when I was productive enough in that area, guess what? I simply made a new tracker. And I just repeated until I got productive in all the areas I basically wanted to be. So let's summarize. Yeah, so this was the simple and underrated system I used to become productive in all areas of life. So step 1, find a habit to track. Step 2, track the habit with the free tracker I've made for you in the description. Step 3, become consistent and expand to do more habits. I hope you found this video helpful, because this system really changed my life. And it was the one thing that made me become productive after trying to do so for 1.5 years. Alright, that's it. Put one foot in front of the other.